Hi guys, welcome back to Spooky Saturday, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 haunted pubs and inns in Britain. The Leopard Inn is located in Stoke-on-Trent and it has been a pub since the 18th century in 1765. It then started working as a hotel in 1878. The dark history about the Leopard Inn is that a murder took place on the premises and is also believed to have committed many crimes. The Leopard Inn claim to fame where a paranormal investigation team actually caught footage of what people believe to be the witch, who also goes by the name of Molly Lee, which in itself is a brilliant piece of evidence, and you can even view that on YouTube itself. It's such a brilliant piece of evidence that it actually made to the British papers. There's a lot of hauntings that go on at the Leopard Inn, such as the previous owners that owned it back in the 19th century, Mary and James Norris. And there's also a lot of talk of a very tall, slim man that also haunts the inn. People have heard disembodied voices, giggles. Also, children have believed to haunt the inn. People have reported feeling invisible hands touch them. Also, invisible hands wrapping around people's throats. Doors have been slammed unexplained and glasses have flown off the shelf. People have also reported to be scratched, physically scratched, when they visited the inn. Mermaid Inn is a very well-known haunted pub in the paranormal world. Located in Rye, I think I pronounced that right, in East Sussex, the Mermaid Inn has been visited by a lot of paranormal teams, including Most Haunted. There are so many spirits that actually haunt the Mermaid Inn, such as James, who haunts room 1. There is also reports of the Grey Lady, or the White Witch is what she's also known as. She usually sits in the armchair by the fireplace in room 1. A lot of visitors that visit the hotel say that they can hear footsteps in their room walking towards the bed, and then once they get to the end of the bed, they suddenly stop. There is a rocking chair in the King's Mill room that is known to start rocking on its own, and a lot of cold spots have been reported to members of staff. In the Elizabeth room, people have reported bottles falling off the shelves and then suddenly smash. Next up is the Four Crosses. Now the Four Crosses, built in 1636 from shipping timber, the Four Crosses has said to be the most haunted pub in Britain, and it is famous for some of its punters, such as Jonathan Swift, who is a famous Irish poet. He is believed to have scratched a poem into one of the panes of glass in the window, a little poem, and that goes along the lines of, "Thy fool to hang, 4 crosses the door. Hang up thy wife, there need not any more." Fortunately, that pane of glass has been removed. The poem was supposed to be because Jonathan Swift actually had an argument with the landlord's wife at the time. Another famous punter of the Four Crosses is famous highwayman Dick Turpin. There is many hauntings that actually go on in the Four Crosses. A man in a long dark cape has especially been seen in the Four Crosses car park on dark rainy evenings. Charlie, a 19th century drunk, sits in the pub drinking. He must have loved the pub so much in life that he made it his home in death. There is also a young boy that goes by the name of Scotty, and a middle-aged woman has also been seen in the middle of the pub. Disembodied voices have been heard, also crying children and ghostly screams. A piano has been played with no piano player sitting on the stool. People have also reported feelings of being touched, and glasses from behind the bar have suddenly flown off the glass shelf. They have also been known to smash on their own accord, and shadow figures can be seen throughout the building. Number 2 is the Jamaican Inn, and it is located in Cornwall, built back in 1750. The Jamaican Inn's claim to fame is a famous author, Daphne, this is my best pronunciation of this, du Maurier novel, The Jamaican Inn, that she wrote back in the 1930s, and it is about the Jamaican Inn. She was so inspired by the inn. It has also been adapted into a film that was directed by Albert Hitchcock in 1939. There has also been a TV series adaptation of it with Jane Seymour in 1983, a BBC 3-part drama that was in 2014 based upon the novel The Jamaican Inn. Smugglers, pirates and looters were the usual type of people that frequented the inn. They would signal to unsuspecting ships and direct them onto the rocks so that the ship would crash and they'd be able to steal from the ships. Tea, brandy and tobacco was the most common substances that was smuggled into Cornwall back in the day. There are many spirits at the Jamaican Inn, and that is not just the ones behind the bar. There is an unknown man that stands outside of the inn called the Murdered Man, and he was first spotted back in 1911. There is also a small girl that has regularly been seen by staff in the corridor to the gift shop. There is also a man in a tri-cornered hat that is known as the Cloaked Man, or is also believed to be the smuggler Jack Ratterbury, also known as Rob Roy, who is a famous English smuggler and has been seen in the restaurant area, and he has been spotted by customers at the Jamaican Inn and also staff. A crying baby can be heard at night when no one's around. Children giggling and carriage wheels and horses' hooves have been heard pulling up on the gravel outside of the inn. Room 3 is supposed to be the most haunted room within the inn. Knocking comes from the bedroom door, and when somebody opens the door, there is nobody at the door and the corridor is completely empty. When alone in your room, you can hear scratching noises coming from the walls. Dark shadows have been seen, and also suspicious wet footprints when anybody has been in the bathroom alone. Cold spots in the bedroom and also in the restaurant on a hot sunny day. People have reported their hair being pulled in room 6, furniture to move on its own, and toys and books have been found on the floor in the gift shop. In the ladies' toilet, heavy bathroom doors usually swing open on their own. Number 1 is the Ancient Rams Inn. The Ancient Rams Inn is very well known within the paranormal world. There has been many paranormal investigators, and there's also been famous paranormal groups that have investigated the inn, such as Most Haunted and Ghost Adventures. The Ancient Rams Inn has a very dark history, mixed with devil worship, witches being burned at the stake, monks' sacrificial rituals, and also rumours of a pagan burial site which has been on the location for over 5,000 years. The late John Humphreys said that the inn was haunted by an incubus and a succubus, which is a male and female demon that divulges in sexual activity with its chosen victim and drains them of their energy. There are many ghosts at the Ancient Rams Inn, such as a witch that does not like to be called a witch, a cavalier and a Roman centurion on horseback, a lady named Elizabeth that is also known as the Blue Lady. She was murdered by 2 highwaymen. There's also the crippled child who has been seen waving to people from the window. Apparently at night you can hear ghostly screams and see unexplained lights. People have been pushed and thrown and lifted up, and in the inn there has been a heavy dragging sound that comes from the attic, and many visitors have heard it. There is also a face that supposedly appears within the grandfather clock, and numerous full-bodied apparitions have been spotted. Okay guys, so that is my top 5 haunted inns and pubs in Britain. Please like, give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. There is a lot more coming up. I also have a Facebook page now guys, so if you want to go over and give that a like, I would really appreciate it. I'll be able to do a lot more things like update you on videos, maybe the odd live, and also leave a little comment down below. My Instagram, I'll put my email address here at the bottom of the screen for you, and it'll be in the description, so give me a little email. Thank you very much guys. I hope you have a lovely day and see you all soon.